My ebook Timeless Tweets 2000 of May 2021, which contains a crisp commentary on social life in over 2,000 tweets, is represented in video format in the all-popular YouTube for easy and wider visibility in computer, laptop, TV, and mobile phone. This is one such video. Video 02. Chapter 1. Tweets 101 to 150 in Chapter 2 Tweets 01 to 50. One event of unpleasantness is enough for some people to write off whatever gratitude they have for all that you have so far done. Whether an adventurous approach will lead you to rupture or rapture, no one can say for certain. Denture age is not venture age, beware. Many men prefer to have wives who blink rather than wives who think you can't help it. A person out to convince others must be ready to face brickbats. Tweets are instantaneous in dispatch, extensive in reach, and with YouTube versatile in multimedia, can't be abandoned for trash some may pour in. In tweets there is scope for play of eloquence, but not the luxury of elaboration so necessary for conversion/conviction. Have URL link. The advantage of silence is that nobody knows what is brewing inside. Your silence can be interpreted in more ways than your spoken words. But still you can't be hooked easily. There is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Both can get you into trouble if ill-timed. Tweets 11 to 20. Ideas are born in stillness. Dressed up in brainstorming. You can develop an idea as you discuss. But out-of-the-box ideas strike only during silence breaks. A period of silence can be followed by any stand. Loud thinking restricts your course of further action. Alliteration is attraction par excellence. It can magnetize. It can mesmerize. Drown reason and make you delve into dreams pre-designed. Tweets are about what is happening. It's all about men, events, and the underlying truth behind all are pertinent. Seniors can't share joy of internet experience with colleagues. Many may not go near computers. It's not like boys discussing girls. Tweets release pressure of ideas from the tweeter. These may or may not create ripples of thought in the mind of the readers. TV is at once a companion and an enemy for the aged. It hijacks the company of youth who now sit glued to sports, films, and serials. If an octogenarian tells a boy your grandfather's father and my grandfather are the same, he may retort, "Want me to do what now?" Evergreen memories fade in pastures new, in lands foreign. Webcam, Skype, and Facebook will not go very far, the family thread will. Snap one day. Tweets 21 to 30. The European rich now wish to pay more taxes. What about the Indian rich? Asks Arun Kumar in the Hindu of 7th September 2011. Pertinent question. It's time to constitute a charity fund of India which can be nominated to receive current donations and parts of cash proceeds from wills. Such fund can be utilized for food, 30%, and 10% each for education, health, shelter, microfinance, calamity relief, animal welfare, and religion. Internet is replete with freebies of all sorts. Tamil Nadu government comes a close second with TV's laptop sec. How justified? A different matter. Thanks to Bill Gates and Buffett, there is an awakening of the spirit of charity in U.S. But we in India are unshakable. A little money does a lot of good. And lo, a lot of money takes it all away. Better get rid of it in time. Through charity, for instance. Lawbreaking cultivated to oust the British over 60 years ago has left a legacy of aversion for authority and discipline in general. How sad. 100 killed in a sabotage. No furor. One terrorist killed in encounter. A 1,000 human rights activists erupt from nowhere. Daily thousands of trains arrive/depart from thousands of stations in India at the appointed hour/minute. It's no joke. But we take it for granted. To convert incredibly corrupt India into an incredible India sounds to be a Herculean task. CBI and IT vigilance deserve all praise for raids. How many officers and cars in how many cities, and how much info mobilized in secrecy? Tweets 31 to 40. Bitter truths are better not conveyed unless a revelation is likely to mitigate the anticipated hardship or forestall the untoward. My goodness! I don't find myself in goggle. Where am I? What happened to me? Think twice before you speak, said one. The other retorted, I know. You need not tell me. Think twice before you speak. If land prices go up, all are happy. Government staff, reg, police steps, dealers, brokers, politicians, etc. Only common man suffers. When a matter is receiving the attention of government, people are called upon to express their views. If matters subutus, no comments. Subtle. Politicians give freebies to poor to capture vote banks. If the rich have overwhelming votes, the Income Tax Act will be repealed. Educated or otherwise, our politicians must be thorough with the provisions of criminal penal code to get on well in their profession. If you talk when nobody is listening, consult a doctor. But you can write even when nobody is reading. Some lucky ones may read it. Someday. Captains of industry get rich by harnessing machine power for mass production. Politicians get richer much more by harnessing the masses. Punch dialogues of popular stars run deeper than weighty sayings of mighty sages. If this itself sounds like a punch dialogue, I can't help it. Tweets 41 to 50. The railways publish waiting lists. God does not. Interest may vary according to age. But money is a fascinating product suitable for all ages. Any lofty disdain is affected or misplaced. Selfish people never listen to others. For a while they pretend to listen, then break away abruptly to narrate their own experience. Tell me if I am wrong, some say, some others bawl out, I am convinced I am right. Tell me if I am wrong, tell me, I say. Oh, what a difference! Varying status reports, from car, I will be there in 40 mts. From bus stand, I am likely to be there in say another 1 to 2 hours maybe. Happy moments flee. Movement is slow when moments are dull. Friendly tone entices people, official tone estranges people. Angry tone antagonizes. Assets are slippery on the hand. Loans are sticky. We learn from what others do. Sometimes from what they did, but should not have done. also sometimes from what they failed to do. Incredible events leave indelible marks behind. Tweets 51 to 60. When success is complete, we push forward. When failure is complete, we call it a day. Some interfere in others' matters in the other's interest. Some do so in their own interest. You must know the difference. If you are in the wrong and know that you are, that's good in so far as it goes, but if you do nothing to steer clear, that is no good. If you don't like whatever a person does, it is likely you don't like him in the first instance. Briefly, what is known as prejudice. When God sends you a gift, be thankful to God, but be thankful to the messenger also, as a tie-up may be God's intention. Why not? In a premeditated crime, you know who will die. In the case of fasting, if things go awry, you can't say who or how many will die. Life of only one person is not in danger when a person fasts. If you come to think of it, many lives are in danger. Both sides know this. Fasting is a deceptively non-violent activity. Actually, it derives strength from the surge of mob violence it can unleash. Both sides know. Fasting can debilitate a man's body and mind and render him incapable of taking prudent decisions in crucial situations. One may have the charisma to start an agitation, but none can foresee the outcome or ensure prevention of its degeneration into chaos. Tweets 61 to 70. Democracy is a delicate institution. Difficult to build. Easy to break. Agitations have the potency to make or mar democracy. Double-edged. Not advisable to praise a man when alive, as you may have to regret later. Nor fair to withhold appreciation till a man deaf. Tricky. We carefully avoid all necessary exertions in life through the use of gadgets, then do all improvised exercises, alas, again with gadgets. Some sweat to earn, some others spend a sweat. That's called gym. Gym is the place where you sweat for the gift of not having to exert much to make a living. Exercise is a man's substitute for hard work from which he is spared by his riches. It is claimed quality of food counts more than quantity. Perhaps quantity of work done counts even more, as we observe in real life. Results count with us. Reasons don't. This perhaps is not the correct attitude. Reasons are as real as results. What we need is equanimity. Friends and relatives, and add to it friends and relatives of friends and relatives, that's a big crowd. Some feel it's a dangerous aspect in social networking. You see the earth in Google Maps. In Google search you see what all people there are doing. Tweets 71 to 80. Missing feature in GPS. Where is my mother-in-law's house? I am your apartments. No. It can't be. I don't see you in my GPS. Go to Google and what you see is what all on earth there is to see. Today Google is so prominent and popular that if you are missing in Google search it will be assumed that you have ceased to exist or never probably existed. Why ask me? How do I know? Ask Google if you are particular. Some complain never. Some whine all the time. Either they have more woes or less tolerance level or both. You can't conclude for certain. In action-packed life there is little time for review. In a quiet life, there is not much to review. The food that can take you to the grave faster is called fast food. Interest of audience spurs you to talk. Indifference freezes your mood. When a person is not in a mood to listen, no use quoting umpteen reasons as to why he will be wiser if he listens. Tweets 81 to 90. Senior citizens are like black and white films. You can't blame the generation, blame the bloke who invented color if you want. Suggestion has 50% chance of getting the listener convinced. Insistence leads to definite resistance and reduces chances of conviction. When a near one is in distress, you won't have the mind to point out where he erred. When in exuberant mood, he won't be in a listening mood. Modesty without mediocrity is a sign of true greatness. Interrogatives have potential to irritate. Example, don't I know? Shops are opened where people gather. People gather where there are shops. Highly corrupt politicians continue in power for long periods, then get ousted. During their bad time, they leave with all their turnover. Some only are lucky to write lakhs and crores on check leaves, others can do so only on plain paper. A man is worried over his income if that is low; if that is too much, he is worried over taxes. Easy come, easy go. Credit card interest is an exception. Tweets 91 to 100. Advancement of women central to society. Also, every child needs primary care for at least 2 years. Research report in the Hindu, Mom or Dad? Sundry subjects not fit for discussion. Momentous topics are controversial. Can create animosity. Safe tweeting reduced to breaking news. Man is born to live life. Not understand it, Saint Santayana, because he can't. When terrorism is in place, everything is out of place. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, right to work, right to live, etc. A piece of cloth above waist and one at waist. Standard dress in film dances. Jerky movements of body parts duly apt by censors, obvious intention, maximum stimulation. But the direct result is frowned upon and severely punished under CRPC, strange society. The police keep tab on your bad behavior. Wife keeps tab on your good behavior, generosity, social activities, etc. to prevent excess. Nice. The real friendship is like fluorescence, it shines better when everything is darkened. Rabindranath Tagore. There's something urgent to attend for your benefit, and something far more urgent for somebody else. Your choice shows your public interest. You think you know more about yourself than others do. Actually, not that you know all about yourself. Some aspects of yourself others only know, and you don't. When you force a person to tell the truth, you want to hear what you long to hear, and not any other inconvenient truth. Thank you for reading. Gomez17@gmail.com